Hello, this is Dr. Janet Six, Senior Product Manager at Tom Sawyer Software, and today we're going to discuss how to integrate with Kuzu databases in your Perspectives application. Kuzu is a lightweight open-source graph database with Cypher support. This embeddable database runs locally on desktop and mobile devices. No server is required. With the new Kuzu Integrator, you can analyze and visualize graph data using the full power of Tom Sawyer Perspectives, while avoiding the complexity and cost of traditional commercial graph databases. We have opened the Perspectives Designer and are going to create a new application which integrates data in a Kuzu database. First, we add a module which contains the Schema, Data Integrator, and Visualization views. Next, we're going to add the Integrator. So we select Integrator in the project tree, right-click, select Add Integrator, and we're going to choose Kuzu and click OK. And then we're going to give the database path to the location of our Kuzu data, which is running locally on this desktop. We select the directory, and now we're going to test the data source. The green checkmark confirms that Perspectives is connected to the Kuzu database. Now we're going to automatically extract the schema from the Kuzu database. We click on Extract Schema, and we choose which model elements which we want to bring in from the database. In this case, all of them. Next, we select which attributes we want to bring into our schema. And again, we will choose all of them. Now that we have automatically extracted the schema, let's go take a look. We can see where Perspectives has automatically populated the schema with both the tree view and also the drawing view of the schema. Next, we will return to the Integrator definition, where we'll add a query which will bind data to our model. We select Bindings, add a new query, and now we're going to enter a Cypher query. When we press the green refresh button, we'll see a preview of the data from the Kuzu database. Now that we have data in our model, we will add some data visualization views. We select Views, right-click, and choose Drawing View. And we're going to add our domains, or which part of the model we want in the drawing view. This database contains information about actors and the movies that they acted in. So we're going to select the actor and the movie nodes and also all of the edges. And we click OK. For each one of these elements in the model, we will add a node or edge to the drawing view. We select Actor, right-click on Actions, choose Structural, and Add Node. So for each actor node that we have in the model, we're going to add a node in the drawing view. We choose the default for the node ID, and we're going to use one of the templates that I previously defined in this application. In this case, we want to use the actor node template. And we repeat for the movie nodes. And this time, when we add the node, we're going to use the movie template. And click OK. And now for each edge that we have in the model, we're going to add an edge to our drawing. So we're going to add the edge with the source and target information and click OK. And now we'll update the default layout to be orthogonal. The drawing view is now fully defined. Now we're going to add a table view. So we're going to select Table View and choose OK. And we're going to select Movies because we want to have only movies in this table. Next, we select which attributes we want in the table and select OK. The table view is now fully defined. And next, we will add an inspector view. So we choose Inspector and click OK. And we're going to use the inspector for all elements. And we will select Include Attributes Dynamically, which means that the inspector will automatically show all attributes which are available for the selected element. And we click OK. The inspector is now fully defined. Let's create our dashboard. So first we're going to add the drawing view, and then we're going to add a vertical split panel and place our table here. Then we're going to create one more split, and we're going to move our table view over to the right and add our inspector view here. We'll resize our views because we don't need as much room for the table and the inspector. Our dashboard is now fully defined. Let's go take a look. We open our web previewer and we can see the application here, and we see the data from the Kuzu database. Now we're going to return to the Perspectives Designer because we want to initially load more data from the Kuzu database, and we also want to add the capability to incrementally load data through the Query Builder and Load Neighbors. We return to the Kuzu Integrator definition, and we change the 10 to a 100 in the query definition. This one change means that we will now initially load more data when we open the application. Next, we will add the Query Builder and Load Neighbors to our application. So we go to the definition of the toolbar, and we're going to first add a separator, and now we're going to add two items. The first will be for the Query Builder. As you can see here, this is a predefined action in Perspectives. We click OK, and we can keep the defaults. And we will repeat for the Load Neighbors action. We're going to add the item to the toolbar. And we have an option of which type of Load Neighbors action to use. In this case, we will use the pattern matching Load Neighbors action. And now we can incrementally load data in our application without the need to know the Cypher query language. Now we will open the web previewer and see how this works. And there, first of all, we see more data than we previously had loaded. And now we're going to interactively load more data. So first, let's add an overview window and zoom into a particular part of the drawing. We select one of the movies, choose Load Neighbors from the toolbar, and here we get to define what type of neighbors that we would like to load. In this case, we want to load any of the neighbors, so we keep this graph pattern and we select OK. And Perspectives incrementally loads data from the Kuzu database. In today's video, we discussed how to integrate with Kuzu graph databases in your Perspectives application, automatically extract the schema, create several types of visualization views, and interactively explore the data. Thanks for joining us. Contact Tom Sawyer Software today to start your free trial of Tom Sawyer Perspectives.